The Old Man Who Made Flowers Bloom. Long ago in a quiet village, there lived a kind old man and his gentle wife. They were poor, but their hearts were rich with kindness. They had no children, so their only joy was a little white dog named Shiro. Shiro was smart, cheerful, and loved them dearly. One day, Shiro began barking and digging under a big tree in the garden. The old man was curious and dug with his spade. To his surprise, he found a box filled with shining gold coins. The old couple was overjoyed. They shared their good fortune with their neighbors, giving rice and money to those in need. But next door lived a greedy old man and his wife. They saw the treasure and grew jealous. They borrowed Shiro, hoping the dog would find gold for them too. They treated him harshly, yelling and forcing him to dig. But instead of gold, Shiro uncovered a pile of old trash. The greedy man grew angry. In his rage, he killed the poor little dog. The kind old man and his wife wept deeply when they heard the news. They buried Shiro beneath a cherry tree and prayed for his spirit. That night, Shiro appeared in the old man's dream. "Dear master," the dog said, "make a mortar from my ashes. It will bring you good fortune." The old man woke with tears in his eyes. He carefully made a mortar, just as Shiro had told him. When he ground rice in it, the rice turned into pure, white gold. The couple once again shared their fortune with others. The villagers praised them and loved them even more. The greedy man heard the news. He begged to borrow the mortar. But when he ground rice, the mortar turned everything into foul, black mud. Furious, he smashed the mortar and burned it in a fire. That night, Shiro came once again in the old man's dream. "Dear master," he said, "take the ashes from the burned mortar. Scatter them on the withered trees, and flowers will bloom." The old man woke and gathered the ashes. He went to a hill where bare trees stood lifeless. With gentle hands, he scattered the ashes over the branches. Suddenly, bright cherry blossoms bloomed in the cold winter air. The pink petals danced in the wind like a spring dream. The villagers were amazed and cried out, "Truly, he is the man who makes flowers bloom." The greedy man, however, also tried the ashes. He went before the lord of the land and threw them over trees. But instead of flowers, the ashes blew into everyone's eyes. The lord grew angry and punished the greedy man. From then on, the kind old man and his wife lived peacefully. They had no gold, no treasure. But their hearts were filled with love and respect. Every spring, the villagers remembered them when the cherry blossoms bloomed. And in the wind that carried the petals, they felt the spirit of Shiro, the faithful dog.